Welcome back, comic book collectors and enthusiasts. My name is Brandon. You're watching M.O.N.Comics. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. I hope all of my American friends had a great 4th of July, fun, safe time celebrating America's birthday. I'm filming this video way before the holiday just because I have so much stuff coming up with work and, you know, the holiday with my family and barbecues. And I know that I'll at least have taken my oldest daughter to a fireworks show because she absolutely loves them. So I hope everyone had a great time. This week's video gets back to focusing on another great seller on the online scene that I found that I could recommend to all of you. Now, a big part of my channel when I first started was wanting to bring my viewers reliable places they could buy comics from trustworthy sources and be happy with it. So maybe they had to do a little less legwork. If I can help anyone out like that, that'd be great. So in that spirit, I thought it would be a really good idea if from now on in the description, I'm just going to keep copying and paste it, but I'm going to put a definitive list of remarkable sellers that I've had great interactions with, tried and true people. I'm going to put them in the description so that you don't have to go back and look through videos to try to find like, oh man, I know he recommends good sellers. Like I want to go back and see, you know, who he's recommended. Well, I'm going to put, you know, everyone I found on Whatnot, Instagram, maybe a couple eBay sellers, probably primarily focus on Whatnot and Instagram is where I do most of my shopping. But yeah, that'll be down in the description and it will feature the folks that I bought these books from today. I'm really excited to show them all off. But before I get into that, I wanted to also say, well, obviously, if you like this content, like, subscribe, it helps the channel. I really appreciate all the new watchers. It's surreal waking up and seeing all these comments from people. And thank you for just dropping really nice comments. But I got something else in the mail besides books this week that I want to show. So you might have remembered that my buddy Jay from Comicgeekcollectibles was kind enough to send me this so I could show them on my channel. It is like a 3D shadow box. He can custom make anything from comics to sports stars, memorials for past pets or family members. He can do anything. So he sent me this all the way from Canada for free for the kindness of his heart to, you know, talk about on my channel and just to get the word out that he makes these. Well, if someone's going to send me something, I'm going to go do business with them because it's just, it's the right thing to do. So I ordered to commemorate finishing the Daredevil 1 through 10 run. This awesome Daredevil #1, really cool how he did the, you know, the #1 issue cover and then parts from Daredevil's first fight. So thanks, Jay. This is awesome. If anyone hasn't checked him out, I'll throw his info down in the description and I'll put his Instagram page right here. Just hit him up, tell him what your idea is. Very unaffordable. You can get one done and shipped to the States for under $30. So if you're looking for some way to add some art to your wall, at a very affordable price, maybe to go along with some of your favorite books, I highly recommend Jay. Thanks again, man. Love this. Awesome work. Okay, I got a stack of books. This is good stuff. The first one is very much what anyone, you know, who watches my channel would expect to see, and then the rest probably going to catch you off guard, kind of maybe. The first book I got, so this comes from Travis Vick. Travis is actually the brains behind Comics Limited YouTube channel. He's been a friend of mine for a while. Him and Big B McFly, the comic book guy, run Whatnot shows, and I haven't been able to get to some of them. I haven't been able to get to any of them until this one came along, actually. But I want to stop in, support my friends, and see if I can recommend them, and I absolutely can. The first book I got was really cool. I've actually been looking for it for a while. It is a lower grade, but that's fine. It's Supernatural Thrillers #1 from 1972. So this was originally slated to be titled Gothic Thrillers, and it has all sorts of monster stories from the Invisible Man, the Headless Horseman. A lot of them are like adaptations, and then they respin parts of the story. So this first issue features a short story from Theodore Sturgeon titled It, which was originally done in 1940. I love this cover. It's got like a swamp monster on it. You know, creative team for this book was Roy Thomas, Marie Severin, and Frank Giacoa, with a great cover by none other than the great Jim Steranko. So, and if you see right here, is his signature. So I didn't even realize this was a Steranko cover. I'm just not used to him doing these kind of books, but really cool, really awesome. I'll tell you the total I paid for all these books at the end. It's kind of nutty. So low grade, was happy to just get the #1 issue. This might be a little bit of a fun side quest for Terrificon to try to pick up some more issues of supernatural thrillers. So #1 in the collection. All right, these next books, I talked about the graphic novel on here and how it really just blew my mind for modern books, so I'm going after the single issues. It is Something is Killing the Children. So this is #1, and this is the 8th print of the first issue that came out. First issue came out in 2019. This one came out in 2021. The writers of Something is Killing the Children, or the creative team rather, is James Tynion IV and Werther Dell'Edera. And this is a surprise variant cover by Francesco Mobili. So really cool. It's got an Obscura type creature in there. So if you're not familiar with Something is Killing the Children, this is Erica Slaughter. In the first issue, it's her first appearance. So this reprints her first appearance of her and a character named James and an Obscura type. So the only two that I've learned about reading them so far is an Obscura type, which they're obscure shapes. I'm thinking that's where they took it from. Obscure shaped monsters. And then there's a Duplicitype, which is like they can look like humans, and the more they feed, they look more human, and it's harder to tell them apart. So I wanted to get this just to be able to reread the first part of the story. I read them all in the graphic novel, 1 through 6 volumes. So I was like, well, you know, I could pick up the 8th print. I really liked this cover. I thought it was cool. So she is the protagonist. You learn why she wears this mask. It has to do with the secret society she's part of. I highly recommend this as a read. A really cool world they built. And it's going to be fun getting into collecting these. I'd like to get the very first print of the first issue. They're not horribly expensive. They're not cheap, you know, but definitely would like to get it. Now, I am starting to learn about modern variant rabbit holes, because when I looked these up to try to do research, I mean, there's so many variants. I could see how people could just, if you're obsessed with this, how you could want to go around and chase them all. So this was a good starting point for me just to get the first issue in its 8th printing so I could give it a read. All right, the next issue, they had a whole bunch of them. I just said throw them up. I want to buy them. Something is Killing the Children, #11. So same creative team of Tynion and Dell'Edera. First appearance of the Old Dragon, which is the head of the Order of St. George. I don't want to spoil it too much for you. Very cool character. The Order of St. George is what she's a part of, that go out and kill monsters. How these monsters are materialized is really cool too. So these are all in really nice shape, near mint condition. Boom Studios, they've done a lot of other great titles, especially ones that they did the Big Trouble in Little China series that I read through, and I really enjoyed it. So issue #11 from 2020. And then I picked up issue #15 as well. This is from 2021. It's not a key, it's just part of the run, but really cool cover. It's really cool, the contrast between some of these covers with, you know, how this is very ominous red, darks, black, and this is more light of Erica hitchhiking out of Wisconsin. So really cool issue #15. But my favorite pickup, I had to have this when I saw it, as someone who's a fan of comic art as well as the stories. This is issue #21 from 2022. So this is the first appearance of Gabby, who is one of the main characters in the book, and the cameo appearance of a Duplicitype monster, which, like I said, can mimic humans, and the more it feeds, the more it looks like a human and becomes harder to kill. So this was a Rlcomics variant with a cover by Zu Orzo. It's a Virgin variant. I talked about that before on my channel. If you're new to that, there's nothing on the cover. There's no Boom Studios. There's no price. It's just all art. What a beautiful, beautiful cover of Erica Slaughter. So this was, this is actually, that comes with the certificate in the back. It's number 575 out of only 1,000 printed. So there's only 1,000 of this out there. And I was really grateful to pick this up. Really beautiful, beautiful book. So I've got a few issues now, Something Killing the Children. I'm going to have fun picking that up as I go along and kind of map out how I want to get the series. But Very beautiful. I could see how the variant hunters get into this now. So thanks for those, Travis and Bigby. Now I had heard, yeah, you know, I actually was in the chat and people were like, these guys do great freebies when you order through them too. You know, they just throw in great books, and they absolutely did. So the first one they threw in, I can't wait to read. I haven't got this yet. It's a one-shot, Amazing Spider-Man Fear Itself. So this is from 2009, written by Stuart Moore, pencils, and Miko Swayan, and then cover art by Miko Swayan. I'm probably murdering that. I'm sorry. His name is down here. It's right down there. But really cool cover for Man-Thing and Spider-Man. No Secret of a Man-Thing fan. So that was a really cool freebie. And then I wasn't expecting this. Marvel Aliens issues 1 through 5. So beautiful covers here. Big Aliens fan. This is issue number 2. Probably gonna read. This is Sunday night that I'm filming this. It's been a long weekend. I'm probably gonna open these up and read these. Number 3. Creepy cover. Number 4, great stuff. And number 5, which might be my favorite, with a big old queen just busting through. So let me show you everything I got. All right, so this was my haul from Travis Vick on Whatnot. I paid all this without shipping, $19. So really, these were all freebies that they just threw in. They have a ton of inventory, and sometimes it's just easier to get rid of books and free up some space. But I paid $19 for these. If anyone is a modern collector and collects Something is Killing the Children, is familiar with like the Bryce variant, Rlcomics, or any of the other ones I got, how'd I do? So 19 for a great Bronze Age monster, and then some awesome modern Something is Killing the Children. So let me know in the comments. I can't suggest these guys highly enough. Really good deals on awesome books. They had everything from, you know, silver, bronze, copper, modern. They had it all packaged very well, as I would want to, you know, as I would send them out myself, and shipped quickly. So thanks, Travis and Brian. I'll definitely be back. All right, for the end of this video, I want to go over our products. Now, before I get into this, I've already cut the tape and everything, but I saw this advertised actually on fellow YouTuber DJ Links. Wonderful YouTube creator, member of the community, makes awesome content. He is involved with Comics Curing Cancer, along with Rob's Fat Stacks Comics and Mark from Legion of Comics. Check that out this fall. I saw DJ Links reviewing these on his channel, and I'm going to Terrificon next month. That's crazy. And I needed something. I have a backpack to carry stuff in, but I wanted something to protect any graded books or raw. So I checked out the comic shells. So these are, okay, this is the first I'm seeing them. These are meant for graded or raw comics. So really cool little welcome pack. So I bought 2 because I was really interested in seeing, you know, if I have 2, I figured I could pack 1 in my backpack, buy some stuff, go up to the room, put the full one down, and grab an empty one. So it holds 2 graded comics, but it also holds raw. So that's what they look like. I've had this package for like a week now, actually. I've been dying to get into it, but I wanted to open them on camera. So, guys, I bought these off Amazon. They did not send them to me. They did not know I'm doing a review. I just really wanted something. So it's got a little handle right there. It's got 2 zippers. It smells new. Okay, so you unzip it. Oh, yeah. So if you see, it's got like a kind of honeycomb pattern. It's got a nice little pocket folder right there to hold it. It does have a separator, and this is padded. This is great, so that, you know, your stuff's extra safe. I just didn't want stuff flopping around in my backpack. So yeah, I could see how this could hold a stack of comics, or it holds 2 graded ones. So let me get a graded one to show you. All right, so I picked one off my wall, as you can see behind me. I put it in there. I do like how it feels already when I put it in there. So I put my Daredevil #1 in there. It's really nice. It doesn't slide around at all. It's nice and tight. I like that there's protection behind it. as well as this divider. So we'll just take another one. We'll take Daredevil #2 and put that in there. So yeah, I really like it a lot. I think it's a cool product. It's got this nice padding right there, so I can close it up. It's not too heavy. I mean, it is the weight of 2 graded books. But yeah, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted. DJ Links gave him a great review, and I see why. Really happy I got 2, so that I can, you know, because I might bring some stuff to get signed. I'm not 100%, but really do like how these fit in there. Yeah, I just want to protect stuff. I didn't want to go all willy-nilly with just my backpack and putting them in there. So as someone who just bought this and opened it up and checked it out, I think that the comic shell is pretty cool. It's a great travel case. You want to protect your books, your investments. And yeah, so very happy to have bought this product. If they see this video, great work. I would definitely buy more. And yeah, it'll fit some raw books too. Let's just kind of take that out. Let's put a few raw books in there too. So yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Just something to be able to put stuff in as I'm walking around the floor and keep protected, rather than just putting it in a backpack and risking hurting it. So awesome stuff with the comic shell. So that's it for this week's videos, guys. I am really happy and satisfied with the books I got from Travis over on Whatnot. So Travis Vick, definitely look him up. He does shows quite regularly with Brian, aka Big Big Fly the Comic Guy. So awesome to add these to my collection. Again, anyone in the comments, you know, want to talk about Somebody's Killing the Children, or does anyone else collect the supernatural thrillers? I've got a few of them now. I really enjoy that title. Thanks to Jay for hooking me up with this awesome Daredevil #1 shadow box. And yeah, comic shelf, I got to give it a thumbs up. This thing is really sturdy, hard, protective, and I'm excited to fill it with sweet comics at Terrificon. So I hope everyone has a great, safe weekend, and until next time, keep reading those comics.